Hello, guys. Welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. Please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and, of course, the subscribe button right now, and also go to the notification bell icon. Click it and select all. Okay, so every time I drop a new banger, a new exclusive video, you'll definitely be notified. We're live right now, and if you're watching live, make sure you click the like button right now, because we are going to be really, listen bro, this will be the first day, may God forgive me, man, like this will be the first day I really go hard on Tyson Fury's dad, John Fury. I respect John Fury a lot, but him saying that Joshua would be a great YouTuber, a great movie star, but he's not a great fighter. Coming from a guy that, the way John Fury, the way he hypes up his son, I understand that Fury is a good fighter, is a good boxer, but the way John Fury hypes up his son, you will think Tyson Fury is the next coming of Mike Tyson, or next coming of Muhammad Ali, or the next coming of Leonard Lewis. Tyson Fury is a good fighter, no doubt, but he's not better than Lewis. Lewis wasn't bro. Are we gonna keep things real right here? Because I understand he's wanting to back your son, which you must, because after all, if you don't back your son, who would? He said that except Joshua, all of a sudden becomes Muhammad Ali, he become Mike Tyson, Leonard Lewis. Even only feel he said, if Joshua becomes one person, maybe let's say borrow the spirits, or the strength of all those guys, Floyd Mayweather, borrow all their strengths. That's when Joshua will have a chance against his son. It's just something that we need to address, and of course I'm going to play right here so you guys can hear him saying it. I'm not just coming here saying it myself. This was a very good interview conducted by Boxing Social. I'm of course not going to show it for sure, because it is their content, and definitely play it and listen to it. Let's stay tuned, guys. Let's go. Let's get it. Hear what does Joe Fury have to say.
Pardon, I don't watch it, but good luck to him in the fight, yeah. And if we can get something on, yeah, it's good business. Why not?
Will you be watching it purely because it's Jake?
I'm not interested at all what Jake Paul does at all. I just get on with my own job. I've got enough to do in my own life without watching YouTubers. Good luck to him. He's done a fabulous job, a lot better job than I could ever do, a lot richer man than I'll ever be. But he's good at what he does. I'm good at what I do.
The other name I wanted to put to you is Idris Virgo. Idris was also previously on Love Island on a different series to Tommy. He's called out Tommy. He blocked to face him.
I don't any thoughts? Nobody's. Move on.
We'll move on indeed, John. Up to the heavyweights, obviously on to Tyson. A lot of talk about that, obviously, the undisputed bout between himself and Anthony Joshua. A lot of people would love to see it this year, whether it be once, whether it be twice. John, an update for people first and foremost. Where does things stand in your eyes?
Can I just say this first and foremost? I am sick of hearing about Anthony Joshua and my lad, because it's like this. I've upset every man in the world by saying Anthony Joshua is a tune-up fight. Let me tell you something. Anthony Joshua is a lovely guy. He's a good fighter, good boxer, but he's not an excellent, brilliant fighter. My son is, and I'm just speaking facts. My son is unbeaten. He's done what people only dream of doing, going to other people's backyards and beating reigning champions, long reigning champions, 10-year champions, 5-year champions, most dangerous men in the world. Listen, we want the fight. £250 million for a 2-fight deal, who wouldn't want it? It's a business again, like I say. And to all them empty heads out there what think people's ducking and frightened and hiding, give your head a wobble, please. That's why you're probably working a 9 till 5 job and never going to be anything, because you've got no brains. Because it's a business. We're ducking from nobody, especially a man we know we can beat. We know Tyson can beat him. You know, unless there's a 6'8" or 9" crossbred Muhammad Ali with Floyd Mayweather on all the greats, Ernie Shavers, Marvin Hagler's all into one, they're not beating my son. And AJ just can't do it. Face facts, people. He's a great kid, nothing against him. He looks well. He'd do well in the next, well, big blockbuster movie. He can be a movie star. He can be a sensation on the YouTube like all these Jake Pauls and everybody else. But can he beat Tyson? No, he can't. The stats are there. The facts are there. You know, Tyson will walk straight through him because that's just how it is. Because Tyson's a brilliant, great fighter in the making. And he's been through a lot. Do you think where Tyson's come from and been through, he's going to be bothered about fighting Anthony Joshua for 250 million quid for a 2-fight deal? I can't wait. Don't get me wrong, the money don't come to me. I live in a broken down house, I drive a broken down car, I don't give a shit about money. Money has only made me very unhappy. Money's destroyed my family, so I'm not bothered about money at all. Let them keep the money and all the glory that goes with it. I just want to prove people wrong. I've never been proved wrong yet. I said he'd smash Deontay Wilder to pieces. I said he'd beat Vladimir Klitschko. I said he'd be 30-0. I said he'd win the ABA title. I said he'd win numerous medals as amateurs. And I'm saying now, he will destroy Anthony Joshua. If it wasn't for Tyson, my son, Anthony Joshua would be champion for a long time. But he can't beat my son. And come fight, when the fight gets closer, he's going to need Paul McKenna, because he's going to fall to pieces in every way, shape or form. You know, he's going to do an Humpty Dumpty 3 or 4 times over in a worse fashion.
John, obviously before it's been spoken...
Like dropping a porcelain vase from a 100-feet tower block. Time it's the floor, there's not going to be much left of it, is there? And that's Anthony Joshua when he faces the great Iron Man, Gypsy King, what can't be beat. We cannot be beat in that ring. My son can't be beat. He can't be beat. And I will bet Eddie Hearn as much as he wants. Eddie, you want to bet? I ain't got no money. My son's got 250 million quid in the bank already. I'll borrow a bit off him and I will bet you what you want, pal. Put your money where your mouth is, and as game as they come, the outcome will be one man, one king, Tyson Fury. That's the name. Take it and shove it at my backside, because get used to it, because that's the way things are in the future. Tyson Fury, undisputed. No problem.
John, in your opinion, why do you think this fight has taken so long to get over the line? Because from the beginning of the year, it certainly seems to have been, you know, we've seen Eddie do interviews where every couple of weeks he said he's getting closer, he's getting closer, he's getting closer. I'm still waiting for an official kind of confirmation, date, venue and what have you. Why do you think it is that it hasn't been able to be signed, sealed, delivered as of yet?
All I can hear is ducks farting left, right and centre. A lot of them. Bob Arum, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, the full lot of them. They're farting worse than ducks. They can't put it on in this climate. There's no money for it. Nobody wants to pay that kind of money with no crowds. Unless we get a normal way of going on and back to how it was in 2018, forget all the big fights. There'll be no fights ever like that ever again, will they? You know, because people need freedom. People need a mindset. People need to be happy to pay for this kind of thing. And us, we're living now in these uncertain times when nothing's as it seems, in this terrible, terrible situation we're in. Some people would rather be dead. There's people dying every day. The mental health suicide rate's through the roof over it, you know. But are they interested in boxing to that extent to go on? Well, it's $1 billion affair, isn't it? Who's got it? There's only the Saudis got it. And they ain't jumping up and down to put it on, are they? It can't be that great of a fight, can it? They're not jumping up and down to put it on. Because I'll tell you why. The timing's wrong for it. Timing's all wrong. But we'll fight anyway. We'd love to fight. But we get paid whether or not. We get paid. And if it's at Wembley, which I don't think you can ever put it at Wembley, better again, because the fans need 2 British men should be at Wembley or Old Trafford. We shouldn't even not be going down the Saudi route at all, or the American route. We should be doing it here, because that's what the fans want. We've got the both champions. It's been a long time before. We've never had them before. We've got them now. We'll never have them again. And they're not capitalising on it, letting people steal it, because the English are greedy people. They're greedy. And it's not the number one sport. They'll spend billions on football, and yet they can't put this great event on in the UK where people can enjoy it. They deserve it. England deserves it. It's like the second coming of the World Cup in 66. It'll be bigger than the World Cup in 66, and yet they don't want it. They make me sick, a lot of them. The British Empire make me sick. Do you think if Winston Churchill was here staging all this, we'd lose it to the foreigners? No chance. He'd want it here at all cost. You know, they're wasting billions every day on crap. They're wasting billions, locking people down every day. Crap. So why can't they put this great event on here where people can enjoy? You know, what happens? It'll go abroad, it'll go to Las Vegas. I'm not American. I love the Americans. I'd like to go to that great country, but I'm banned for life from America. I'm sad about that. The Americans are lovely people, but I'm a British man, I'm not an American. Tyson's British. AJ's British. Let them do the business here. And let the fans have a bit of something. They've worked long and hard for it, haven't they? Been working 1,000 years for an event like this. We've only had one in the last 1,000 years, haven't we? The '66 World Cup. We've never had out since, have we? What have we done since the World Cup? I'll tell you, sweet FA. And now they've got the chance to stage the biggest fight in history and letting it go abroad. Get your hand in your pocket. Shape up. The British Empire, shape up. Stop being negative. Put your best foot forward. Call it on. Insist it being here. And don't let these cowboys, all these managers and promoters, I'm talking about Bob Arum, Frank Warren, I'm talking about them all, Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn, don't let them steer the ship because they'll end up creaming it anyway. Let the fans cream it this time. Let them get it. Let them enjoy it. And let them take a backward step, all them promoters. They do a fine job. We know that. But at the end of the day, it's these two what's fighting. Without the British fans and the fans on both sides, what have they got? I'll tell you what they got. Nothing.
John, in your eyes, man, let's say if you could take the promoters out of the equation, how do you think somebody should go about making this super fight, this mega fight, the biggest fight that certainly I can remember whilst I've been alive?
You know, if they don't make this fight, you don't slap him till the teeth rattle. All of them. Bob Arums, ESPN, Eddie Hearn, all of them. Queensberry, the lot, Frank Warren, BT, they all want slapping if they lose this event. They do. They can't put it on. They can't put it on. I'm no fair afford what it was 2 months ago. Yes, they're going to say this, yeah, it's nearly done. It's nearly this, it's nearly that. Yeah, we're getting there. You're getting nowhere. They're getting nowhere, Andy. Nowhere fast. We want to fight. We know what it's worth, the fight. They're not going to box for nothing. It's the biggest fight in history. These boys won't pay in. Very dangerous sport. If they're getting paid 400 million apiece, it's worth every penny. Because anybody can be injured for life and they've all got families and life after boxing. So all I'm saying is, the lot want beaten with a stick, to be honest with you. You can't do it. Want to be men and say, well, look, be straightforward. We cannot put this fight on at this magnitude in this climate and day and age. What they're doing is feeding off the build-up to it. They want the build-up to carry on forever until people get sick of it. And in the end, people won't want to see it because all they're going to do.
Well, that's like, man, I don't know what to say. Whoa, like, I'm gonna call our brothers very soon. I'm gonna get them in, on here. So I'm gonna be getting them on here very soon. So you guys should hold on, hold on. I'll be getting you guys on soon. So hold on. Now let me react to John Fury's statement. I'm just gonna say John Fury is a walking contradiction, bro. Like, this is where Tyson Fury got the character from. Like, this is where he got, the, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't, is John Fury bipolar? I don't know if he's bipolar, but Tyson Fury is bipolar. I don't know if John Fury is bipolar, but they both have one thing in common. Both contradict themselves so much. Like, they can say something today, the next minute, like the next day, they say something completely different. Okay, now he's saying that Joshua, can be a great movie star, a great YouTuber, but like he has no chance against his son. This was the same guy. It wasn't just last month or so in an interview with IFR TV that stated Joshua is a very dangerous fighter. That's saying that he said Joshua can even beat Deontay Wilder. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he's just weird. And I got a lot of things to say, but I'm just gonna he's a headly man. So you have to respect him. But him bringing in Winston Churchill, really like struck a nerve in my like it really struck a nerve in a way because Winston Churchill. I mean, I don't know how British people see him, but I mean, minorities and in the UK, I don't think they view Churchill as a god the way John Fury views him. John Fury might be a so-called minority in the UK due to his traveling background, but you know, he's more of a British. He can even because that more of an English than someone like Joshua or something like that. You know, go to Kenya. Asked about Winston Churchill what he did to Kenyans. When he plays some tribe in Kenya in a concentration camp. Where like it was like, man, he did it. Then what did they do in Sri Lanka? Bro, that's not even like the guy starved more than 4 million people to death, and the guy was a very rich guy. Winston Churchill even supported the Europeans takeover of Australia. The Aboriginal Australians. They are nothing, man. They're like you never hear of them. Like he talked about, like, I mean, so many of his statements are just like there's no difference between Winston Churchill and Adolf Hitler. There's no difference. The difference is that one pretended to be a freedom fighter. The other one showed you that, listen, he's the bad man. The other one just pretended to be a freedom fighter, but that's the same. It's just crazy though. Like he admiring Winston Churchill, that just didn't sit well with me. That just shows John Fury don't even know his own history. Is what it is, man. We're definitely gonna call our brother right now. I'm gonna be calling them to give their take. It's just sad to see John. Listen, man, I have a lot of stuff to say to John Fury, but out of respect, I'm an African guy. I'm an African, so we respect our elders. Like the guy still stuck in the 40s, bro. The guy still stuck in the 40s. But ironically, like this guy. I mean, if John Fury was a lawyer, I mean, no lawyer will win a case against him. If John Fury was a lawyer, bro, this guy will back his own. Like, why isn't John Fury welcome in America? Why can't he go to America? Why can't he go to America? You ask yourself that. He has, the guy is like like I said, the guy is from the trenches. Tyson Fury was born soft. Tyson Fury came in soft. He didn't teach Tyson Fury. Like, what he taught Tyson Fury is how to contradict yourself, how to lie. You can say something today and change it tomorrow. How to support, narcissistic, devils in human form like churches and all that stuff. How to understand, not at least, bro. Tyson Fury, of course, like, he's not as outspoken as his dad, for sure. His dad is still stuck in the 40s, in the 40s or 30s. Like, the guy has the mentality of that, the older generation, they tend to think that way, and I've had the privilege to have a very sincere conversation with a German who is like, I think 80 almost 80 years old. He was, of course, he's still stuck in, understand, it's stuck in the 40s, bro. I tell you that's a fact. But he was he was just telling me about what's going on, what happened, like everything that happened in the past. Like, he seemed like bro, he said he was fighting for the right. I mean, he doesn't view like Adolf Hitler as a bad person. It's not how I see it. But he's had a whole generation, bro. Like, it's just what it is, man. But anyway, though, John Fury is a nice person, I think. I mean, I think he's a nice person. But I just think, like, bro, he contradicts himself too much, and also supporting people that, like, I mean. Anyway, let me call our brothers and then I get on the show. Stay tuned, guys. my Joe.
Yo, what's happening, bro?
Adewale. Jack Bay. Man, we have to Jack Bay, the general in the house, bro. Like we have Sunday, we have Anthony. I beg, can you all mute it, please? All muted, please. All muted. Sunday, me on. I beg. Okay, good. You guys listen to it, right? Some of you guys were live with me, I guess. Adewale, were you? Did you listen to it?
Yes. I listened to the ending parts. First and foremost, what's up to the chat? What's up to the guys on the panel? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. The conversation around John Fury, I heard he was contradicting himself, but I'm not too sure what the exact details of what he said was.
You said you don't too sure. Okay, you it's like you missed the part. Like what he said is that he said that that there's no way in hell Joshua beats Tyson Fury. That Joshua, should go like kind of insinuating like Joshua should concentrate on like acting. It can be in a blockbuster movie. He can do all those stuff. He can be a great YouTuber like Jake Paul, but he's not a great fighter. Said except he's 6'8", Muhammad Ali, Riddick Bowe, let's say Riddick Bowe, Mayweather, like Mike Tyson, all they want, all those great fighters, all they want. There's no way in hell he beats Tyson Fury. Saying that, of course, we that criticize him, we that talk about, we that accuse, his son or him of trying to duck out of this fight. He said that we have no future. That's why we do 9-to-5 jobs and those stuff. Like it's business, no, bro. Bro, Joe, I can at least I can go to America if I want to. I can go anywhere, and nobody will say. But John Fury can't even go to America, bro, because of his background, his criminal background. So, bro,
you know what I think.
So it shouldn't be saying that. Whoa, we had. I don't know, man. Continue, bro.
Sorry. Let me tell you what I think, bro. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Hey, I'll tell you what, man. John Fury is just being himself. You can tell that guy is Tyson Fury's real daddy for sure, because they both talk a lot of rubbish. They talk too much trash. They always try to hype themselves up. If nobody can beat Tyson, how come Otto Wale almost beat him? An unknown guy, a guy that is not even proven, almost beat Tyson. So it's just talking rubbish, man. Just the fact that Tyson was able to beat Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay doesn't mean he's untouchable, man. Joshua, in my opinion, it's a 50-50 fight because, Fury is a good fighter too. Let's not take that away. But Joshua can knock him out, okay? And John Fury is a weirdo, okay? I heard you talking about, you respect your elders as an African. I respect that, it's good. But I don't have respect for a guy like John Fury. I'm sorry. Because to me, the guy is just a representation of the people that we do not want to be role models in our communities. This guy probably taught Tyson how to snuff cocaine and taught him how to become a belligerent adult. So why should I have any respect for that kind of person? I have no respect for John Fury. I have no respect for Tyson. Tyson is a cheat, okay? He's a drug cheat. He's a glove manipulator. Bruh, I have nothing positive to say about these guys. Let them get into the ring, fight AJ, okay? If they don't want to fight AJ, fight Wilder. Give that man his trilogy. If you don't want to fight any one of these guys, go away, retire, man. You can go back to England, be lying to the people that you have depression, you have all that stuff. We don't buy that BS. We know the truth. That's all I have to say, bro.
Thanks, but I do appreciate it. I have to respect my elders in a way. That's why I didn't really go out on him. That's why I didn't really have much to say. But that's why I didn't even call him names, because normally I've just, bro, it's so weird that Joe Fury can say this, He say, well, the English agree people. Of course, we know English agree people. Who doesn't know that, man? The history says so. At the same time, talking about if Winston Churchill were to be in charge, he will get it done. Like this guy is stuck in the 40s, bro. Like this guy is stuck like this guy, like bro, like the same Winston Churchill that put black people like Kenyans, or tribal Kenya in a camp, like let's say a mini enslavement camp. And then like the same was in Churchill that supported the invasion of the British, in Australia, taking over the lands of the Aborigine people, and of course we know what happened in America, the slave trade and everything. Like, bro, like it's so funny how today I read an article that a church in England is said to return 2 pieces of the Benin artifacts, artworks. The 2000.
Yeah.
So it's said to return it. And one English guy, I don't know if it's British guy or English guy, but it's a white guy. So he created a little bro. This guy launched a counter attack, like asking people to sign a signature to not return it, saying that they keep British officials there, and we took it as our, like we had to take it. They had to take it. They were involved in slavery. They were involved in human sacrifice. I was like, whoa, this guy don't know shit. Like this is what it teaches. I said, whoa. I mean, bro, even though I'm not like, the people don't really know what slavery was, in most of the cases, because even though some Africans participated in it, but like they don't even know how the British came in, tried to conquer, the British needed the passage from Benin to Sapele, they needed a passage from there. Because the Benin Empire was controlled at that side. So they needed a passage to go and conquer it, because they wanted to carry their mission all to that place. Because they already, of course, the Southwest cooperated, because, you have so many mouths in Southwest with, so many kings, and, all of them fell in line with the British, So it was easier. But going to the south side, you have to go through Benin, Like they needed a pass. The British needed a pass to that route, to that side. You know what I mean? And the because of the Oba controlled, the roads and everything, the trade, everything there. Like, because remember, they were trade partners before. Then they say, how can we be paying tributes to this guy? How can we paying this guy to cross? Imagine a black man going to England and say, man, like, I'm here right now. I don't have to pay you to go to Sweden, for example, or let's say to go to Ireland. Imagine a black man imagine a black man taking a military and to their land, bro. It's just crazy. These guys, they don't really know history, or they know, or they don't write about it. So can you imagine? That guy was like, he's countering that, saying, don't take this artifact there. Our forefathers fought for it. They took it as I was like, it belongs to the British Museum. Don't never do that, bro. I was like, whoa. I was like, what ignorance, bro.
Let me interject real quick, man.
John Fury is still living in the 40s, and this mentality is just crazy, man. Continue, bro.
I need to interject real quick. I'm sorry, guys on the panel. I apologize. I'm not going to take time on this one. Maybe 1 minute. See, we African people, okay, we've been complaining a lot about how we were maltreated by the Europeans and all that stuff. But at the same time, we give them the power to keep bragging about their savagery past against us, because we've not been able to fix our continent.
Bro,
and that's why it's very important for us right now to make sure we continue putting pressure on anybody that wants to get into leadership positions to fix our countries, and then have our president stop going to England for medical checkups. That way we might be respected. But until that happens, too bad, man. We're never going to be respected.
Bro, let me tell you one thing about Africans. The thing is that African, we've had leaders, man, good leaders. Thomas Sankara was a good leader in Burkina Faso. He changed everything. Do you even know that Thomas Sankara's friend, his best friend, who is the current president of Burkina Faso and has been serving for more than 30 years, his best friend killed him, and they had dinner together. The day before he died, they partied together. Thomas Sankara and Traore, they partied together. They have like they're friends, best of friends. but they killed him. He killed him.
That was the same thing that happened with Patrice Lumumba and Mobutu
Bro,
Sese Seko
so
in Congo.
when you have so many coons, okay, you have so many coons, like so many, like, it's not just in African society. You have to also look at the Caribbean. Well, the Caribbean just fell in line, so a lot of them fell in line, with it, because after all they would take. And you have to look at, for example, in America as well. Our brothers there, like you had so many black revolutionaries there in America who tried to change things, and then you had coons. You know what I mean? You had coons who didn't want to see things change. So this is what is happening, man. It's just sad. So anyway, though, Tajagbe, man, come here, brother.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
How you doing, bro? So you heard already, Tyson Fury's dad, John Fury, is saying that Joshua. I already said. I don't know if you heard it. You heard it? Or should I repeat?
Yeah, I heard what he said.
Okay, bro. What was your reaction to it?
You see, it must be believed that Tyson Fury has a problem with when it comes to rematches, when it comes to fighting opponents. I believe Tyson Fury would rather fight Anthony Joshua when he's at his lowest. Meaning, if Anthony Joshua would have lost the fight and he knows, oh, Anthony Joshua looks weak to me, I'm gonna take that fight. That's who Tyson Fury reminds me of. That's his demeanor to me. Absolutely. People, these guys, these so-called professional fighters or ex-trainers, Mike Tyson, all of them might want to back Tyson up, but I'm not going to back him up until he proves himself worthy. I want to see him fight somebody that is in their prime, somebody that's ready and not beaten, not somebody whose ego or who doesn't feel like they could win. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
much like how we were saying about Deontay Wilder for a long time. Everybody saw Deontay Wilder's weakness. That weakness was so obvious. It wasn't even funny. Even his resume was even obvious. We all knew. Come on. Best win was before Tyson Fury was Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz was nobody special to me. Luis Ortiz's best win was this guy. And even with that, I hear some rumors around his win. Yes, Luis Ortiz is skillful, but doesn't mean he's going to be good. That's who Deontay Wilder's best win is. Of course, we've all said it. AJ said it. Everybody said it. Eventually, if Wilder fought somebody who can move and punch, there's absolutely no way he could beat it, and I still stand by that. Wilder's nothing special. And now Fury saw. It's funny because Wilder saw the weakness in Fury, and Fury saw the weakness in Wilder, and they both went for each other, and that was the outcome. It became a draw, and then all of a sudden, a second fight came. We all still saw the weakness in Wilder. We just knew Tyson Fury was much better than Wilder, coming off for such a long layoff, and he did what he had to do. He beat Wilder. Now all of a sudden, to me, Fury has a problem when it comes to let me go into this rematch if this person I feel like I could beat him. Remember the Klitschko fight when he decided, oh, I'm not gonna fight Klitschko. AJ fought a determined Klitschko, not a Klitschko who hasn't fought in a while, and he's beaten the best of the best, and the guy has no competition. AJ fought a determined Klitschko. I'm hearing, I hear stories of, AJ fought an old Klitschko. So did Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury fought an out-aged Klitschko. But the difference between Tyson Fury and AJ was AJ fought a determined Klitschko and was able to put Klitschko away permanently. Now with Tyson Fury held down for dear life. That's what he did. Even between the 9th round, Klitschko was starting to come back. But all of a sudden, he won the fight, and there was rematch clause, and he ran away from that fight. What amazes me about this fight is that some people, they want to criticize AJ for his lack of abilities, right? And criticize him. But when it comes to Tyson Fury, his worst abilities, the thing he does the worst, they'll praise him for it, and they'll continue praising for it. But when it comes to AJ, they'll criticize him the most. Oh, he's robotic. Oh, he can't move. Oh, he has bad stamina. But when it comes to Tyson Fury, they'll praise all his bad qualities and say he's the best. Mike Tyson, for instance, saying AJ can't touch Tyson Fury. Oh, much like when you had your losses, finally somebody who beat Mike Tyson, nobody thought nobody could touch you. Until that fight happens, I still believe AJ is gonna hurt Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury right now does not want parts of that fight. That's where I'm gonna end it.
Thanks, brother. I really do appreciate it, and it's crazy, man. Fury saying he also say he's sick of Anthony Joshua, sick of hearing that, he's sick of it, man. Anthony, are you in the house, bro? Are you in the house with us?
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah, brother. Have fun. How your side? What's up? What's poppin', bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
So, what do you make of John Fury's statement and his ranting and all the stuff?
John Fury, he's already known to be somebody who talks anyhow anyway. And he's not well known anyway because he's not popular. He's only popular when there is a fight or whenever his son is fighting. So, and that's it. So, whatsoever he talks, he don't think before he says it, because he thinks Fury is everything when it comes to fighting here in UK. So that's that. But we just pray that the fight happen, so that we see how the whole thing is gonna go. So that's that.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. We have my Ojo in the house. My Ojo, are you here?
Yes, bro, I'm here, man.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you for coming in. Alfana, what do you make of John Fury's statement and all that, bro? I know you have a lot to say.
Oh God, I don't even know where to start because it's just a whole lot of things. So I'm going to start with the issue of respect. You know, you mentioned something about respect, and I absolutely agree with you that you respect your elders as Africans. It's what we know how to do. However, respect is a two-way thing as well. It's actually reciprocal. So, you know, you get what you give. The man is very rude. He's very disrespectful to people. Remember the last time we talked about fans should put up or shut up. The same fans put money in the pocket of your son because they buy the fights, they buy the pay-per-views, they travel abroad. You know, the same fans you're telling to shut up. The same fans now you're telling them again that, you know, they don't have a future because they work 9 to 5. Mr. John Fury, just in case you're listening to this BBC program, we just want to tell you that we're proud that we work 9 to 5. We're proud that we're employed. We're proud that we can provide for our families. We're proud that we can even put money in the pocket of your son. Your son ain't putting no money in my pocket. I'm putting money in his pocket because when he fights, I buy the pay-per-view. I don't stream illegally. I actually pay for it. So, Mr. John Fury, I say it again, in case you're listening, you claim to be a Christian, but you don't behave like a Christian. You're very disrespectful, and you need to stop it, man. Seriously, if you want to be respected, you need to also show respect to people. Otherwise, you'll be hugely disrespected. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention that. As regards what he said, I think the guy John Fury is full of pride. I think that he talks a whole lot of nonsense. He talks a whole lot of, in the same statement or in the same sentence sometimes, he actually contradicts himself. 1 minute he's saying, I don't care about money. And the next minute he's talking about 250 million quid. 1 minute he's saying that AJ ain't nothing. And the next minute he's saying, oh, I like the kid. And what I was talking about, pride or looking down at people, talking about AJ and saying that, well, he could be a movie star, or he could be a YouTuber, whatever, whatnot. How about you tell your son, Tyson Fury, to play his part by promoting this fight and by being positive about this fight? Because at the end of the day, your son and his team will get the same amount of money that AJ will get. So why is it up to Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua and his team, 258 management? Why is it up to them to do all the work? Why are you guys being so negative? If you don't want the fight, all you need to do is just tell the world that Tyson isn't ready right now because he's not been in the ring for over a year. He needs one tune-up fight, then we'll be ready for AJ. I don't think that you'll be too crucified for that. At least people will praise you for your honesty. You don't need to be coming up with these excuses all the time. AJ and his team, they are working hard. Eddie Hearn has been flying around the world trying to secure his site for this fight. And what have you done? You're just sitting there calling IFL to come interview you so you can talk a whole lot of bulls. What are you doing? What is your son doing to promote this?
Boxing Social, man. Boxing Social.
Oh, Boxing Social, yeah. Sorry. The same YouTubers you're talking down at, you're calling them to come interview you so you can rant. You can rant absolute nonsense. I just think that these guys, man, they're so unstable. And Mr. John, if you're taking that pain, man, you need to stop right now. It's beginning to become obvious that you're on something, man. You need to stop it. You're sounding so stupid. You're sounding absolutely stupid. Every minute you're talking, you're shouting and screaming like what's wrong with you, man? Calm down.
Bro, it's the whole school mentality, bro. Like, it's a whole school guy.
My dad is old school. My dad don't shout. My uncles are old school. They don't shout like that. They don't behave like that.
Your dad was born in Nigeria, right?
Well, my dad was born in Nigeria, but I've got uncles.
So your dad being born in Nigeria, like, you have to understand that in Nigeria, even back in those days, things were very, very strict as well. Like even nowadays, there are more people that disrespect their family, their fathers or something like that, more in Nigeria compared to before.
We've seen many old school people, man. My boss is old school, all right? My boss is in his 70s. We've seen many old school people. They don't behave like that. Listen, you are who you are. It doesn't matter if you're old school or new school. If you're nasty, you're nasty. If you're a good person, you're a good person. It's as simple as that. Not everyone is stuck in that mentality. The guy is stuck in a certain mentality and they are not stable. He is not stable. He's just like his son. He is not stable because in the same sentence, he's saying different things, contradicting himself. So all I want to say, right, is that, anyway, thank God, today, Eddie Hearn conducted an interview with IFL, and there is a bit of good news. This weekend, he said he's going to be sending, so he's got some sites. He's got about 4 sites, he said. He's not going to mention their names.
I need to get my dinner ready. I like Eddie Hearn interview.
Well. Let me see if I can play. Continue, bro. Let me see if I can play right here. Let's hear what he had to say. Let's see if we can hear from him.
So anyway, he did mention that this weekend they're going to present some sites to Team Joshua and Team Fury, and it is going to be up to them so that all this TikTok time is ticking and all this nonsense from Tyson Fury can stop. Now, the site, we've got 4 sites. You guys choose what you want and let's move on. But as regards John Fury, I don't have any respect for him, and I'm not sorry to say that. All right, I'll let someone else speak.
All right, just hold on, guys. Before the other guys come in, please hold on. Let's hear from Eddie Hearn. The interview conducted today with Kuran Cassius. Let's hear from him.
Mike, what is that new? This looks like the thing, when you're at the fairground. for that. It's a brand new thing which you fucked up now, by the way.
We're still laughing about my interview with Sky just now, where basically they asked me about AJ Fury, and I said a little bit of support from people would be nice. I've spent my whole life pulling things off, and yeah, no context there. So anyway,
That's for free. No, I wasn't. No, because I wouldn't be here now, would I? With Dubai being on a red list.
well, elite athlete exemption, bubble to bubble. This can be done.
Can it? You're looking very well, anyway.
Sorry.
So, AJ Fury not happening then?
No, apparently not. No. We just mucked about the whole time. I saw. Is not Peter Fury? Is John Fury? Is he sponsored by Boxing Social? Like, because it doesn't. He gives them a lot more time than he gives you.
No, John Fury always gives IFL time, 100%.
Okay. I saw his interview. I mean, it's baffling, really. We're out here absolutely grafting our nuts off, trying to deliver the biggest fight, and he's basically telling people that there are no offers. And there's absolutely no chance. Who's going to put the money up in a pandemic? We're well aware we're in a global pandemic. We're well aware it's very difficult to do major deals at the moment. Luckily, I'm on it, right? And I'm grafting away to get this done, and I will get this done. So a little bit of positivity, a little bit of glass half full mentality, and a little bit of support to make the biggest fight in boxing. Because all I hear at the moment, Tyson Fury, 3 days left, time's running out. What, do you not want to fight? You want to support this fight? You want to work with us to make this fight? Or are you looking for excuses not to take this fight? Because that's all I hear. Oh, they won't come up with the money. Why not? Go and come up with the money. Let's get this done. I want it. I'm fighting him. So, all I know is, from our side, 100% focused on making the fight. AJ has given us our full support to get this done. He trusts in us to deliver. And this weekend, both parties will get numerous options and offers to do the fight in various locations. We will converse with both parties, all the teams, and say which one do we want to accept. Then it's over to them. Now, what I can't do is tell you who's going to want to take what fight, where, and which deal they're going to take. But what I do know is there will be plenty of options for them to choose from. And I'm very confident that this fight happens.
Say plenty of options. How many options there?
4, I would say, they're going to get presented with.
Obviously, one's including Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, correct.
Do you want to tell me the other 3? Why is that a big secret anyway? Where the offers are coming from?
Conversations going on at the moment, so I don't really want to be telling you strictly confidential business information that, quite frankly, you have absolutely no right to know.
Rattled for the first time in this whole.
Rattled. I mean, my heart rate is just absolutely racing at the moment. I'm fuming.
Okay, but are you less or more likely confident that?
What percentage?
Not percentage,
just
but
telling you. This is what I do, right? You walk around with a square mic trying to interview people. I make deals. I make things happen, right? So you either trust me to do that, or you don't. Is there anyone better at doing it? No. So you're in the best hands possible. If this can be pulled off, there is only one geezer to do it, and that's me, right? So let me do my work. No one else is doing work. Just me, right? Is Frank Warren going out there trying to land a site deal? No. Is Bob Arum out there trying to land a site? No. So it's me, and it's all on me. I'm either going to deliver it and be the saviour, or you're all going to moan at me. Give me my time, give me your support, and let me do my thing.
Well,
so talk to me about the
this is like
this weekend
I
running
mean,
out and
this is like, what can I say?
That we all agreed on within
Eddie
the
Hearn just
if
like
if they don't, if it comes to whatever it is Sunday and Tyson Fury goes, right, I know you're close, but that time's up. I'm not doing the fight. I'm doing another fight. There's nothing I can do. But the aim is to make sure they are in place by this weekend. But there's been multiple conversations with Tyson Fury's team every day now to keep them in the loop. Things are moving at a good pace. We're all confident we're going to get this done. That's why I was a bit disappointed with John's interview.
well, like. So you guys have heard it. Who heard that? Did you hear it, Ibrahim? You hear that?
I didn't hear it, bro. I didn't hear it, but I think I caught a little bit because I came off to
Bro, Ty, who among you heard it? I want to know. Who among you heard the interview?
Maya Joe's in the interview.
Maya Joe. Maya Joe is not here with us right now. You know,
Okay.
he's not here with us right now. Adewale, I don't know if Adewale seen it. You know, Eddie Hearn said this week. Okay, he said this week that you know, he's going to present them, you know, offers of different venues and.
Maya Joe's back in.
Yeah, Mao Joe, what's up? Are you back in, bro? Mao Joe, I can't hear you, bro. I beg. Mao Joe. Mao Joe.
Yeah. Sorry, I lost. The next one went off for a minute.
Okay, no problem. Have fun on your side.
I'm good, brother, man.
So you heard that? You watched that interview? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. I did watch it before. I did. Yeah.
Man, Eddie Hearn, he really laughed, bro. Eddie Hearn he shot down John Fury, man. Like, really, man. He shot him down. You know, he said, listen, and by the way, it is Eddie Hearn is speaking fast. So Eddie Hearn, like, these guys are just waiting for Eddie Hearn to do everything. Despite Bob Harris is not even doing anything about it.
That's what I've been saying.
Wow.
That's what I've been saying.
Frank Warren, like, who says, oh, I'm a promoter. He's not doing anything. Eddie Hearn is the only one, you know, going to these places, getting offer, like, trying to, oh my God. So it means without Eddie Hearn, like, this fight wouldn't happen.
All Frank Warren has been doing.
Bob Haram as well. I thought Bob Haram would be better, but man, Bob Haram is kind of just the same. It's like crazy. In America as well, he's powerful in America. He's got connections in America.
You know why?
All America
BBC,
is like, no man.
BBC, you know why? It's because of the energy they're getting from Tyson Fury. They have a feeling that Fury doesn't want this fight. They're not getting the right energy from Fury, so they're not motivated to promote this. They're not motivated. AJ is obviously motivated. Eddie Hearn definitely is desperate for this fight. And that's why he's running around. And besides that, he's a really good promoter anyway. But the energy these guys, the energy they're getting from Tyson Fury, they're not getting the right energy. They're not doing anything.
Put in that TikTok stuff, like picture and like say, oh, time is running out. Like say, oh, like time is running out for what? Like you want it, fight, you don't want it. Tyson, like, bro, like what John Fury is saying is totally different from the character they're playing off. You know, the way they're behaving. Their behavior just like their behavior shows or indicates that they might not want to fight. Like especially Tyson Fury.
You know the way I'm feeling right now, yeah. BBC, should I be honest with you? The way I'm feeling, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Or shall I say my wish right now? Although yes, we all want the fight, I want the fight and all that. But I'm at the point where I'm beginning to think, as a matter of fact, if Eddie Hearn can just backpedal a little bit and just leave this whole thing to go away and let's leave the fight without happening. Let this fight just go on. In fact, no fight. Let's see who Tyson Fury is actually going to fight. Let's actually see all this thing he's been talking about. Oh, we're going to move on. Move on to who? All right, then go in there, go in there and fight Deontay Wilder, or go in there and fight who else after Joshua Wilder? Who else? Because this guy, they actually have this thing where they feel like they're entitled. You know, Tyson Fury has this. He feels like you must understand him. Oh, the world must bow when he's talking. Oh, everyone must dance to his tone.
Listen, bro, I can't wait for Fury to get beat and get out of and just like bro disappear, bro. Like I can't wait for him to get beat and disappear. I just hope.
Seriously, they are very
because these guys are gonna they're probably gonna just ruin the list, bro. I mean, Deontay Wilder was like, of course, Deontay Wilder had his own flaws and other stuff that he did. Fury Hunt is just like, damn, like I'm not liking oh, man. Imagine if Eddie Hearn like offered Wilder 50-50, like what I would have taken a fight that we know already.
He would have,
like,
to be fair.
There wouldn't be like the only problem would be Wilder fighting outside the US. Okay, that would be like the question, you know. But at the same time, if the money is right, I think he would do so. You know.
You know these guys, this Fury family, man, they're very toxic, man. And in all honesty, I'm just beginning to wish right now that if there's a chance for this fight not going ahead, let's see who is actually gonna, because they keep saying we're gonna move on to who? They couldn't even put up a fight last year. They couldn't get the money together to fight Caballero. How much were they gonna pay Caballero? For heaven's sake, would they pay Caballero 500,000? They won't give him 500,000, but they couldn't even raise it.
The thing is that
put the money
you know that the contract with the ESPN contract, the ESPN contract that Fury has with them, is going to be expired. He has, I think, there's 2 fights. Okay, he has 2 fights. There's still 2 fights on his deal. So this guy just want to fight bumps and get it over with, and then this I think he just want to do that because and also maybe he wants to fight the other again. But now he cannot just go out like that.
Should I tell,
he doesn't want to
tell you this, BBC? Shall I tell you one of the main problems right here is that Tyson Fury wouldn't mind to lose to anyone else but Anthony Joshua. He does not want it.
Yeah, man.
He doesn't want that to happen. Anyway, so they have options this weekend, right? So let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, let's see. I know that Joshua will accept anything because Joshua just want to fight. So this weekend is gonna be is a huge bro. This weekend is huge. It's huge for boxing, the world of boxing. Now we know who wants it and who doesn't. Now we know who wants it and who doesn't, right? Now we know. Now we will know if Fury, if like all this John Fury coming out, he also tried to use the COVID-19 situation, saying, how can Canelo be putting up Canelo's going to set to fight in Texas, right? Against the Billy Sanders, 70,000 in front of 70,000 people. So you're saying that why is it COVID-19 holding them back, bro? Let's be right here, man.
Joshua fought in December. Dillian White fought twice already. Canelo fought twice. He's going into the third one. Come on, man. All these are just excuses.
I know this fight. I know this fight is bigger than Canelo to Billy Sanders, but at the same time, it can still be they can still get it done. And I don't know. Maybe for Joshua, I believe that anywhere he goes, he's going to probably go there sooner rather than later. He went late when he fought Andre Jr. to America. He traveled late there, and didn't really get to experience the time change. Your body have to get used to it. The body didn't get used to it. So I think he just want to know, and then Joshua will probably take his camp to that country and get to know the place he's in and all that stuff. I just think so.
Yeah, man.
So also Sunday, you there? Are you here with us, brother? Sunday, are you here with us? Also, I saw Sunday. Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't call you Sunday. No, it's Martin. Sorry. What do you feel about this John Fury speech? Saying, he doesn't he's sick of hearing about Anthony Joshua. Saying that Joshua is better. He will do better as a YouTuber. Or movie star than as a boxer. That is not a great boxer, all those kind of stuff. Eddie Hearn also countering him, saying, "Listen, bro," saying that he doesn't know why he's so toxic like that. He's the only one doing that. Bob Arum is not even. Is not Bob. All of them are just waiting for Eddie Hearn. I thought, the rest, especially Frank Warren, that calls himself promoter. What are you doing? Aren't you making inquiries or what? I thought Frank Warren is also connected, but it just seems like the hand, bro. I hope we don't lose Eddie Hearn. I hope he doesn't stop loving boxing, because I believe this guy has the ability to take boxing to the next level. So of course I wouldn't want to see a monopoly like the UFC. But if you look at it in a way, the UFC has been popping for the past 6 years. Boxing has been declining and all the stuff. It's just crazy. Sunday, what do you make of it, bro?
Brother, the level be same, man. The mess, so say, man, old age now, because all they come for them. Understand? So he know they speak based on the old school be, understand? And now his son, you understand? Person will be say, man, he get Peking. He must try to defend the Peking. You understand? Don't forget, say, man, this one na game. You understand me? You must try. even you self, you go try and make you defend your Peking. You understand? Me, I go physically try, I'll defend my Peking. Any which way they be pass, And so PKCB, go visit defend the father. You understand? But all this one will be saying they talk now, based on the game. You see the part of boxing. Make things they go on well. You understand? Bad talk, good talk, all day inside. And the game. Brother, person will be saying that they talk about so as in Anthony Joshua so. That man so, you know the yarn. You know the two yarn. You know what I hear from my one day when we talk, when they interview him for ring. The commentator they ask and say, who is the next for him to fight? And he say, you don't know. Then the commentator can say, you go fight Lankiwada. He say, he don't get what he want to talk. Okay, say, what did they do for him to fight Dante Wada? He said, let them bring him to ring. Then he smoke hair out of it. So what are we saying now is that this talk this man is saying, he's just saying it based on the boxing. The man we are talking about as Anthony Joshua is waiting for a very good day for Tyson Fury to be in the ring with him. And he cannot escape it. I've seen it, I will repeat it. He cannot escape it. They are going to meet in the ring. So he's going to smoke a hell out of him. You know, this one will be say, he father they talk, so they just say, you know, some men, they will say they grow for street. Yeah, just street men. And all this kind of men, I this man be. Understand? He grow for small picking for street. The gangsters, you see there with them. Even though he don't old, you go see the atom. You understand? So now we don't want to take out say man, he talk like this, don't talk like this. You understand? Bro, now game. That's sport.
Too much,
they be like that, bro.
Respect for that. Tajak, are you here with us? Are you still with us? Tajak, are you there? They don't come out. Tajak, Ty, are you there? Okay, I think he's not with us now. We have Ade in the house, right? Ade still with us. Adewale, you did it.
All of them don't move.
Oh, color they don't move. Don't say they move.
Yeah,
okay, you're there.
Okay.
Adewale, you're there. Okay. Now, what do you make of Eddie Hearn's statement, brother? Sunday, I bet mute him.
Okay.
Okay, you know what's happening.
And I want to ask you, why is it that Eddie Hearn is the only one like getting the deal done? Why isn't Bob Harum also contacting, making inquiries, as well in the Middle East or anywhere else? Like, because it's like Eddie Hearn has to do everything, and these guys have to just like they don't have to do their job. Eddie Hearn is just taking care of everything, like even though they both share the money. So like this is crazy.
Tyson Fury signed a promotional contract with Bob Arum in the United States and Frank Warren in the UK. So those two guys only have their jurisdictions within US and the United Kingdom. But Eddie Hearn has spread to the Middle East in the last couple of years. That's how he was able to make the fights with Joshua and Andy Ruiz in Saudi Arabia. So I feel like Eddie Hearn has a more longer reach. His tentacles are spread all over. That's why.
What do you mean? Don't you know that Bob Harum hosted an event in China before and in Japan before? You know that?
So that was a long time ago.
So you're saying Bob Harum is not connected like Eddie Hearn? Bob Harum is powerful like Eddie Hearn. So no, even Frank Warren as well. The guy calls himself one of the best promoters. That's what like.
But Bob Harum is currently on the downhill. The man is like 90 years old. He no longer does too much. All he does is in the United States. If you go look at the biggest fights that he has hosted in the last few years, they've all been in the US. So Eddie Hearn is the younger guy with the energy that is trying to run around the world, put fights together. So yeah, I commend him for doing that, but I still don't like Eddie Hearn. That wouldn't make me like him 1 inch. And I just feel like Eddie. Ibrahim, go protest for Abuja House in London. Go protest.
Now for you.
Yes, bro. Buhari must go. Anyways, let me go back to this conversation. So,
This guy don't like it here, man. What did it happen now? Like the guy, you give the guy the revolutionized boxing, you don't like the guy, man. Why, brother?
I don't feel like
I
Eddie
don't want
Hearn, man. I don't like that guy, man. That guy went out of his way, used his own resources, his money to diminish Deontay Wilder's reputation. I can never like him. Too bad. Why would you do that? I mean, even if you don't like a guy, if you're trying to promote your own fighter, that doesn't mean you have to be diminishing someone else to a large extent. But anyways, this is not even about Deontay. Even though Mayo Joe said something, my brother T.Y. Ajagbe, he said something earlier that I was going to counter. He said something about, I can't even remember right now. Let's not go into that. But Eddie Hearn's response to John Fury's rant is just, Eddie Hearn too is an emotional guy. He has a huge ego. He doesn't like anybody feeling like they are not answerable to him. Tyson Fury, right? He's at a spot right now where if he doesn't get the Anthony Joshua fight, just like Mayo Joe said, then who is he going to fight? He would have to go back to Wilder. Okay? If he doesn't fight Wilder or Joshua, then who is he going to fight? Nobody's going to respect him. Right now, the only people that respect Tyson Fury are the people that hate Anthony Joshua and hate Deontay Wilder. That's it. He doesn't really have true fans. And the proof is in the pudding. This man had a fight in Las Vegas against Tom Schwartz. They sold 3,000 tickets. They gave out 1,500 tickets. Nobody likes Tyson, bro. Nobody likes Tyson. Let's keep it real. It's only those people that hate AJ and hate Deontay that like Tyson.
Yeah,
So
I'm fucking with you on that, bro.
Yo, bro, that's just the truth, man. That's the truth. So, yeah, man, I also want to encourage you brothers that live in the UK, please go to Abuja House. Tell Boko Haram to go back to Nigeria, please. Thank you.
I heard you.
This guy, man, you boy, you know what? You live worry alone, my brother. The guy, not good. You not get time again like that. Not get time
The guy
again.
na Momo. Simple checkup. Nigerians are the best doctors in England, in America. You can't come out that land. Come here. Come do checkup. Checkup. Come on, come down.
But Nigerian doctors, not for America, they do their thing, and UK and some places all over the globe. Not for Nigeria, they don't get the equipment to go now. Like they even the pay safe not day.
I understand the equipment one, but you talk about checkup. Simple checkup.
Anyway, more leave that one because
Now he go organize them now. Now he go organize them. Now he go fit bring them up.
Who? Me?
The Buhari so we they run up at that so.
Now you go.
Yeah. If as a president, say he start say me they build better hospital. Maybe say me they fit the check himself there. Say me they bring all the doctor when they decide they come they connect with her. You know if you do
Exactly. Nobody so take campaign.
My brother. Not be today in Nigeria systems, but they need to go review that system and change the whole system. Like I said, that system that be the thing. That constitution need to be changed. Until the China constitution, they still go be monopoly go day like as Dangote they increase cement bags for Nigeria. Person want build us now. You need to calculate again. Like for Zambia now, not so it be. But there are a lot of monopolies in that nation, man. And how do you deal with those monopolies? Change the constitutional system, how it works. You will see everything will change. Everybody going to compete. Every village going to compete. Every local government going to compete. Everyone going to compete. Like people will grow on their own pace. Some not go grow. Some not go grow because some not go get but some go depend on some go depend on the other ones go to grow. At least
You balance.
You balance. At least you get a chance to grow yourself. That time you not call cry say, oh, na so federal government this one, more you that one. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the other one later. I mean, it's like if you talk about that one, I will not stop. My Joe.
Yes, my brother.
Now, okay, what? Okay,
make I talk now. Make I talk. I don't get quiet for these things as well. Make I talk now.
Okay, come in.
Jesus.
Okay, you guys can mute it. I'm gonna okay, you guys can mute it now. After you talk, I'll come ask you a question again. I'll go ask all of you now. I'll come ask one question. All of you go answer one by one. We'll vote for today.
Okay.
Okay. Talk, brother Ibrahim.
There was a few things from that interview yesterday. I said, it's like, you know, saying that John Fury actually called those guys inside, because the reason why I know that, because a couple of times he mentioned the fact that, oh, from the interview I did the other day, people are saying this. He don't know, say he fucked up. He knew that he fucked up, like he just didn't have his finger on the pulse of the fans. And when he came out and said that rubbish, everyone just poo-pooed him. So he actually called the people to come back and do another interview so he can redeem himself. That's what that was all about. You know, what was the context of that actual interview? It was to basically just renege on what he was saying before and trying to give context to it. Yeah?
It's true.
It doesn't make any sense. And then, but what I was a bit iffy about, when they asked him about that situation, I know that they were going to like this one now, in Belego switch, where. But you see, the way he answered that, you're Tyson Fury's dad, and you're trying to tell me you don't know what's going on with the arbitration. Don't take the piss, fam. Of course you know what's going on. And look at the way his whole energy changed. He went meek, he went quiet when he answered that question. It was like he wasn't expecting that. And then he goes, I don't know anything about that. Shut up, bro. You know what's going on. So that tells me there's definitely something going on in the arbitration, bro. There's definitely something going on.
Yeah, we'll see.
That reaction was not cool. But everything else he was saying about AJ, obviously, is, look, like, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. This is my analysis. I could be right or wrong. My analysis is he's scared for his son. Yeah? And he's overdoing it. Like, he's overdoing it. At the end of the day, he's a dad, innit? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we can't really just look at it as a dad because he's a character in boxing. So we're like, fuck you. If you're going to come out, chat and share, we're going to clap back at you. But he's a dad. And I feel that he's scared for his son. And he's almost trying to talk the confidence into his son. Because like my Joe said, he was talking a lot of contradictory nonsense yesterday. Even if I was his son, I would be confused like, Dad, what are you saying, bro? Like, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Should I be scared of this guy or should I not? Like, I don't get it. Because 1 minute you're saying he's a good guy, this, that. Next minute he's a YouTuber, he should be doing movies. Like, what are you saying? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you, like, it was just incoherent. That whole interview didn't, like, I don't get it. What was the point of that? It was just basically for him to try and explain away what he said the other day. But instead of actually just doing that and be humble, he tried to say we're the ones that are stupid because we didn't get what he was trying to say. And then he tried to re-explain it, but it still don't make no sense. Do you get it?
I get it, brother.
You know what I mean?
So let me ask you guys this question. All of you guys can answer it. I bet we're like 7 minutes. So now answer quick. Let me go to you first, Ibrahim. What do you see happening this weekend? How do you envision the scenario that's going to occur this weekend?
What are we talking about? The AJ?
Yeah, when of course, if by the time that he hears submit the offer, to both parties.
What I want to happen. And
what you envision happening, or what you think might happen?
There's gonna be a problem. Someone's gonna have a problem. It's not gonna be Team AJ. There's gonna be a problem. I don't know how they're gonna spin it, but there's gonna be a problem. I hope I'm wrong. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna say that they're gonna agree. Because look, like there's no way out of this. There's no way out of this. Like,
okay,
we're not trying to hear it. Anything you end up saying, like, how do you back out of this at this stage? Even if you want to, like,
you don't already answer that now. So let the other guy come in.
I don't change my mind again.
You don't already answer that. Say, man, there's gonna be a problem, and just keep your holding like that. No, not be confused. Don't become Fury. Don't become Fury. Now, my old Joe, you're on, man.
Yes, sir.
What do you envision happening this weekend when the time the hearing submits the offers to both parties?
I think what's going to happen is going to be a repetition of what happened before they signed, where AJ will ask Eddie Hearn to go to Fury first. tell him to choose a side, and then I will agree to the side. I don't think AJ is going to make that decision. He's not going to be the first person to make that decision, because he knows that if he makes the decision, Tyson Fury might turn back and say, "Oh no, I don't want that.
That's a great
anymore."
observation,
Blah
bro.
blah blah.
That's a great observation.
So
That is a great
that's what's
observation.
But you have to understand that it's also about the money, though. Like, if the money, if one, for example, one country is going to be paying, way more than the other, AJ will not turn it down. He will not take.
Oh gosh, I missed you there. Hello?
Already. Yeah.
Yeah, but Fury is not going to take the country that's paying the less either. What Mario just saying is, AJ just going to give it to Fury. Say, you pick whatever you pick.
Yeah, but like I said, every country are offering different side fee. Already. Like AJ's not gonna take less.
They will. They will.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. Anyway, Sunday. Sunday coming.
BBC, what you need to understand is.
Okay.
No,
Sunday.
I'm just gonna say something real quick.
Okay, wait. Majo, be fast with it because we only have 4 minutes. Get it done.
All right, okay, I'll be quick. Now, what you need to understand is that you see the 4 sites that has been selected now. AJ would have approved those sites before announcing it, so he would have had that conversation with Ederheim to say that yes, I'm okay with any of those 4 places. I just want to say that.
That's true.
All right, we'll see. But it depends on the money as well. Like, it's not about being okay with his money. After all, they're fighting for money.
It's about the belt for AJ, man.
Well, the belt, but also money, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
not for
either
free.
way, the money is going to be big. There might be 10 million less here or there, but the money is going to be big. AJ's going to be happy with the money either way. They're not going to make 10 million for this or 20 million. They're going to make big bucks. So either way, it's going to be happy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
We'll
about
see.
Fury.
Sunday, coming, bro.
Right. Okay. So the level be same. If you submit them now, then you will go to Tyson Fury to choose first. Because if AJ first of choose just the way my bro talk just now, it go be argument again. You understand? Like when he choose now, AJ follow up. Because not be the money na matter for the now. AJ need that bet. I know say man, he go collect that from her. And the way go fit take collect up about like that. We not they look onto the money for the now. You understand? Any which way it be. If he choose now, he follow him up, the noise go finish. But if he can't be saying AJ can't choose, problem will call there again. Now what you go happen with that?
Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, brother. I do appreciate it. Our brother Anthony, you there? Who is near that? Hello. Anthony never talk. Anthony, you there?
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah. What do you make of it? What do you envision happening in this weekend when Eddie Hearn presents the offers to both fighters?
We are waiting to see the reaction. What it's gonna look like.
I know, but what do you think might happen? Or what do you like? You're just like imagination. Just imagine what might happen.
It's either they take it or they leave it, but it's all for the money, Both of them are going for the money, so that is the major focus, So it's going to be either take it or leave it or to be postponed. So that is just it. So we cannot really say exactly if both of them are going to come to an agreement to, AJ will be willing, but Fury love money, the dad love money, so I don't think, so we'll just see how the whole thing is going to go. But 100%, I cannot guarantee what, because, they are just focusing on the money, especially Fury. Fury is all for the money, so it's not for the name or for legacy reasons. So that's it.
As Adewale giving his take, Adewale, you don't talk, you don't give your take. Are you there?
I think I talk. See me, I like to talk.
Yeah, we get like a minute. Let's say 2 minutes. Talk with.
Man, first and foremost, man, thank you guys, everybody on the panel. Sunday, Anthony, Ibrahim, my brother, my Ojo, man. God bless you, brothers, man. Always bringing very nice boxing conversations. We can argue all day, because we are not all monotonous. We have different fighters that are our favorites, and all that type of stuff. So with that being said, thank you to everybody in the chat as well. I just want to say that finally this weekend, I am 99% convinced that there will be another stumbling block from Tyson Fury's camp, and so that means that 99% chances that the fight, the agreements are not going to be made. 1% chance that the agreements will be made. And with all that being said, I have a final parting word for you guys. All you guys that are always criticizing Deontay Wilder, talking about, oh, he has only beat Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz has only beat Brian Jennings. The question I have for you guys is, were those two guys given opportunities to fight other guys? When Luis Ortiz was signed with Matchroom Boxing, he was supposed to face Anthony Joshua. But guess what? They swerved him. So let that be food for thought. Were those two guys given the opportunities to fight tougher competitions? Thank you.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, and we'll revisit that one next time. Who never talk quick? Who never talk? All of us are talking. All of us are talking. All of us are talking. I don't want to mute. The thing is like, oh boy, all of them not talk. So I want to say,
Bro, hello.
Yeah? Hello.
I won't come up with one thing.
I don't get the time, not day like that again. But
Okay.
what do you want to come up with?
I got my level before.
I talk about the fight this weekend. We will talk about that one.
Okay.
Like let's talk about that one tomorrow. You feel me? Tomorrow night I go get more time. I go get more time to talk tomorrow. You understand? Because now I just never think where I enter house. I just just the hurry up, man. I do the skin. So tomorrow, I don't know. Some of them I go day walk. When I go, let me call in a way. So I don't know.
Like which time?
I never really know, but I need to check my schedule. I want to go get one show and go wrong.
Because you see come outside tomorrow.
Yeah, I go right to now just to see whether I wanna get chance or not. You understand? Even if I don't get chance, no wala. But regardless of how it is, tomorrow evening we will go live. So if it just like Iron Jagba on, because remember I say this weekend now. Saturday fight day, okay, better fight. But it bridges against Shannon Courtney. And what was that fight? Against Vegas. So what was the fight?
Me I like me they set Ajagba for bet. What be the one when no then what you be go do? If na Ajagba they give that bet, me fight put before see the other side of Ajagba.
We'll see her now. We'll see. You'll see her. Like Ajagba go Perry. I know at the young with sometimes. So the guy they very focused. They work on his skill set. He and that guy, what they call him, Jerry Anderson, they be like friends now. That is one thing. Yeah. They be like, they don't go close now. So so thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel.
Great to you too much.
Guys. So let's catch up tomorrow, guys. God bless you.
Okay, bye. Thank you, bro.
Not too much. Shout out to all of you guys. Let me give a last shout out to all of you guys. I beg, mute for your side, I beg. I'm gonna mute him. Shout out to Adewale, shout out to Sunday, shout out to Anthony, shout out to Ibrahim, shout out to my Joe, shout out to who else again? Yeah, no, that one. Abi? Yeah. So yeah, Ibrahim, all of them. Shout out to all of them, man. I appreciate all of them. God bless you all guys. Cheers.
Nice one, bro. Nice one.
Good watch.